Hey guys, it's Veronica. Welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing today? I'm actually really glad that you guys are back, tuned in once more. Okay, so basically for today's video, I'm going to be showing you is how I do my makeup on a regular everyday to day basis. Nothing too crazy, just kind of just basic everyday makeup. So yeah, why don't we just jump in and get started, shall we? So I did put on moisturizer right before this. The way I do my makeup is I always do eyes before base, and I just love doing it that way. Okay, just judge me if you want to, but I love doing my eyes way before my base. So sorry. So because we're doing like a basic everyday look. I obviously don't put on falsies every day. It's just unnecessary in my opinion. Okay, so basically I'm just gonna go straight into my eyes, and I'm just gonna do my mascara. And the mascara I have honestly really been enjoying is the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. It's the curved brush, and honestly, in my opinion, from what I've used, any mascara with a curved brush gives the best like voluminous effect out there of any other mascara that I have ever used, which is really good. I'm just gonna go straight into my lashes. So I'm just gonna use the same mascara and just put it on my lower lashes too. One of my go-to looks for every day is honestly just putting white eyeliner in my waterline. That's what it's called. I like putting white eyeliner just in my waterline. So I'm just going to use the NYX retractable eyeliner pencil and obviously the white one just in my waterline. You don't want to go too heavy-handed when it comes to white eyeliner, because you kind of just want like a little pop of white in there. You don't want to go super heavy-handed right in your waterline, because then I'm just gonna mess up the whole eyeliner. Basically just a little pop of it. That's basically what we're gonna do next. I'm just gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and use the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, dark brown, and the number 12 brush. Now, what I like to do for my brows is I like to draw out the shape of them first. So as you can see, all I honestly really did was just draw a line, a straight line underneath. I'm just going to do the same thing, but on the top. Just kind of like that, just like a basic generic shape. You can see kind of toward the front, I didn't go as such a heavy hand. Tail end of my brows, because that's kind of where I like to spoolie, so it doesn't have that much of a hard line. And that's basically when I just go in and fill it. When you do brows, you make mistakes. Honestly, almost everyone does. But one of the reasons I like to do my eyes before base is basically one of these for this reason. What I like to do is kind of clean it up a little bit before I shape them. I like to just basically get a makeup remover, just a liquid one. It's just basic normal cotton swab. What I like to do is honestly just like to wet one of the sides of the cotton swab and just go into town. Go into my brow and just kind of clean up the mess I did, you know. Anyway, this is a really good technique for those people who don't really know how to do their eyebrows. Just first time, perfect. God knows I'm not one of those people. It takes me like 20 minutes to get them the way I want it. So, if you're not like me, real good technique to use here. Since I have it shaped to the way I like it, I go in with the MAC Soft Ochre Pro Longwear Paint Pot, and that's just what I use. This is what I use to basically just clean them up a bit and in a way highlight them as well. Just because this is like a basic everyday eye look doesn't mean you can't have brows that are like cut, you know. I've been complimented so many times about like how good my eyebrows are and like how clean they always are, and this is why I do it. Just gonna grab my finger and help blend out this fake pod. One important step you cannot forget when it comes to brows is you can't forget to set them. Have to set the brows, or all the hard work you did for your brows is going to be basically for nothing. So you have to set the brows. Okay, so I'm just going to use the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. This honestly works so well. This is the first time I've tried this product and super awesome. I absolutely love it. My brows to set them because it honestly just keeps them in place for the whole day. It just works super awesome. I mean, yeah, that's basically all I really do for my brows. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other one real quick. So now that we basically do have our eyes set, this is honestly all I really do for my eyes. So we're just gonna go ahead and move on to the rest of my face. I have generally oily skin, which means I have really big pores. So I really like, in primers, I really like to look for a primer that is matte, that leaves me matte, or that basically minimizes the looks of pores. One that I've found really does work for that is the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer. And again, with these primers, a little does go a long way. So what I just do, I honestly use like a pea-sized amount and just put it all in the areas, maybe sometimes even up on my forehead, but just mainly in areas where I need help with pore minimizing. Because I have oily skin, I like to lean toward foundations that are on the matte side. For foundation today, I'm just going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I'm in the color 107. And brush today, I'm just going to use the IT brush. This is a Velvet Luxe Buffing Foundation brush. I'm just going to put some just on the back of my hand. And then I'm just going to dot it on my face. And then I'm going with a brush and blend it out. If you guys have not tried this foundation, I would highly recommend you guys try it. Even if you even if you don't have oily skin, you can use it. If you have normal skin, if you have dry skin, just put a more like a hydrating primer instead of a mattifying primer. It is one of the best foundations out there in the drugstore, and for the price, you honestly can't beat it. And one tip I have for you guys is do not forget to blend it out right here. Just make sure you blend it right here on both sides. That's like crucial. Just blend it out is my rule of thumb. When in doubt, just blend it out, okay? And whatever I have left on my brush, I'm just gonna put that on my lids. Because I don't want my eyelids to be a different color than my face, obviously. Now that we have our foundation in, we're gonna go in and set it, of course. One of my favorite powders to use is the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. And honestly, see how lovely this powder is because the words are basically almost gone. So, really love this powder. It honestly blends in really good with the foundation and helps my face honestly stay like really matte. So I'm just gonna use the Real Techniques powder brush. Another really good tip to help your foundation stay in place: when you go into powder, don't just like swipe it into your face, pat it in. So really good, actually helping the foundation stay on your face and not move it around or anything like that. I know I said I was going to keep this more on the natural makeup look because this is every day. Sometimes I do like to contour my face, but I like to do like a natural soft contour, not like a super heavy, like I contour, just like a little baby, like a baby contour, you get what I mean? Okay? So palettes that I really like to use for contour is the You Sculpt, just like that by IT. But honestly, it just looks like that. It's got 4 contour colors, and then on highlights, one is a matte highlight and one is a little more on the shimmery side. The color I really like to use for contour is just this light color. It says it's a soft contour, which honestly why I really like to use it. I'm just gonna use the Real Techniques 301 brush, looks like that, and I'm just gonna put it on my brush, tap that excess off. I like to, let me just show you how I do it and not talk because I'm gonna mess it up. For more of a soft contour, I like to keep it more up here near my hairline and not drag it all the way down to my mouth. And then when I put it on, I kind of like tapped it into my face instead of swiping it back and forth. That kind of makes the product stay in a place where you want it to stay and not move around. And then once I have the product on my face, that's kind of when I blend it out. But I make sure not to blend it out down here. I make sure not to go past basically under my cheekbone, so it keeps it more near the hair. And of course, I can't forget to drag that up to my temples, and then just a little on my forehead, but mainly focus it just on my temples and just a little bit on this side right here. But just on my temples and up to my forehead. And of course, on the other side. We got it. Okay, cool. Use the radial highlight, the one at the bottom right here. I'm just gonna use an angled brush to put it on my face. This highlight just gives like a nice subtle highlight. Obviously, it's not like a super blinding highlight, but it does give you, I mean, you're gonna know it's there, but compared to other highlighters out there, it's not super blinding, but you know it's there. Just gives like a little shine, which I really like. And again, because I do have oily skin, I'm gonna keep it just on right on my cheekbone and not drag it into this area, because throughout the day, because I have oily skin, I'm gonna get texture. And what highlight does, it accentuates that texture and it looks no good. I don't know if you can see it. I mean, it's there, but it's more like a subtle natural highlight, which I like for every day. And then I'm just going to use that same highlight and put it just on my nose. One last step I do, basically just like a wing liner, except I don't do the wing, I just do a line upper lid. So how about I just show you what I do, okay? I'm just going to use the Kat Von D ink liner and Trooper. This is the black one, obviously. So let me just show you what I do. I don't know if you can see it, but that's all I really did was just draw a straight line on my upper lid and near my lash line, because I really like how that simple eyeliner makes such a difference. I don't know if you can see this eye to this eye, just the eyeliner just makes the biggest difference. It makes your eyes look bigger. It just makes the lash line look a billion times way better, and I just absolutely just love it. So I'm going to do the other eye. All right, we can't forget to set the face. That's one of the most important things to do at the end when you have your makeup done. So we're gonna use just the Urban Decay all-nighter setting spray. So I'm just gonna go in. So as you can see, this is honestly just the finished look. It is definitely more on the natural side, nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy. But yeah, I really like how I do my makeup every day. I just think it's super awesome, super pretty for every day. And if you guys want to try it out, by all means, go ahead and try it out. If you guys have not tried any of the products that I have listed, I would recommend you really do try them. I mean, I use them because I really like them. So if you want to try them out and see how they work out for you, go ahead. And if you guys already have tried any of the products, like, let me know down in the comments below if you guys have tried any of these products, and if you guys really love them, let me know. You know, I love to hear like that stuff. I like to hear that from you guys. Just let me know, you know. So yeah, I hope you guys really did enjoy this little video of me doing my makeup every day. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you guys did like the video. If you guys like my makeup, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And thank you again for putting up with me this whole video. I know it was rather boring, but thank you again for putting up with me, and thank you for staying till the very end. Anyway, yeah, bye guys.